welcome along and welcome to something quite exciting and something a little bit different on the channel. So this arrived today. This is my brand new NobleChairs Epic Series gaming chair. I ordered this a couple of days ago after finding an offer that was too good to refuse, which is thanks to overclockers for that. And yeah, we are going to open this bad boy up. We're going to see what's in the box, and we're going to try and assemble it live for you on camera. Now, I may have to adjust the camera a bit as we go through this, because obviously at the moment we just got this here, but we will see how we go with it. So yeah, let's get the old box cutter out. And we will just run this along the edge. So I have not opened this at all yet. This is sealed as it arrived earlier today. So I am seeing this for the first time, the same as you guys. There we go. So we'll move that out of the way. And then we will get this opened up. And lots of packing material straight off the bat. So we'll move this stuff out of the way. We'll just sort of throw that over there in the room. And yeah, wow. Oh man, look at that. That is the back of the chair. Right there. Looking nice. Now this chair, one of the reasons why I like this one is it reminds me of basically the captain's chair on the Enterprise. I'm actually going to angle the camera up a little bit. There we go, that's a bit better. Because I was disappearing off the top a lot then. Yeah, it reminds me of the captain's chair off the Enterprise, which is quite cool. So, we're going to get all of this stuff out. And once we've got the packing materials out of the way, we'll be able to... One of the things I love about these Noble chairs is that it comes with a headrest and a backrest, and it's just really, really comfortable. And we sat on their hero chairs for FSL, of what we use on the FSL, and they're just really, really comfy. Ooh, wow, what is this? I think this, if I can pull it out, will that come out? It's got a hole in the box. This is all the accessories, so those are all the accessory bits. We want there in a minute. I'm trying to just get all of this cleared out, so that what we can then do is, with any luck, then just assemble it in place. So that must be the bottom. Then, here we go, assembly instructions. So we will follow these. I've got to that age now where I've started to follow instruction manuals. And with something this sort of price, I want to follow the instruction manual. I don't want to get it wrong, really. I need to make sure that I do that right. We've got the bottom of the chair here. Oh, that is hefty. So this box is heavy. I will say that. This box is really, really heavy. Most of the weight is that, I think. It's just, yeah. Right, and then we've got our, the compressor, the jack bit in the middle. I think that is everything out of this box. So as a result, we'll pick this up. Yeah, completely empty box. And move that over here, out of the way. Like so. And then move this back. Oh, man. So, with everything unpacked, we're going to start having a look at the instructions here. So we just want to pop through everything here. Now I'm going to have to pop out in a moment and pause this because I had no idea what equipment and what parts, what tools I needed before we started. And I can see from here that, we might actually, we'll see what's in the accessories because it doesn't list at all. Well, it does list some stuff, but I don't know if we've actually got a tool with it that will do this. But it's all, there's so many bits and pieces to this that it's a little bit mad. Now those are all the casters, so we'll move them over there. This is, that is our That is our hydraulic lift, so we want that as well. Here's all our parts. So yes, we do. So in here, we have got a tool that we'll be able to assemble this with. So I don't have to go out and get any parts or anything for it. So that's all good. And then we've got our centre bit for the lift. We don't want to lose any of those bits. And then these are two lever covers. So that's all good. So yes, we have all the tools and everything. Let's get rid of the accessories box. And we're going to start by assembling the tilt mechanism. So, first things first, we want this. So we'll get all of the covering of this. And I'm just going to throw this towards the box so that we get it out of the way. There we go. Right. And then we want to get the plastic off this as well. So we'll get that out of the way. Now, it's stuck down, so I might have to get my knife for this, I think. And just very carefully cut away from the actual chair, and hopefully away from my finger as well. Because this knife is not, well, yeah, not blunt. It's a very sharp knife, these box cutters. Right, there we go. There we are. And we're going to have to tear it off anyway, because I don't think we can get it off without doing that. Oh, this feels very, very nice, this chair. Really does. Oh, I can smell that. No, it's not real leather. It's not the real leather version I've got here. It is the fake leather, but it really does smell nice. Wow. There we go. And look at that. That is a gorgeous looking chair. Look at that. That is the base of it. So we're going to put it onto there. And now we want to assemble our lift mechanism. Now the lift mechanism is this bit here. Like so. Looking very, very nice, this. And we want to strap this towards the front here. So I'm going to turn this so it's actually facing me the way the instructions are. And the bits we've got is we've got 4 screws to put in there and there. And we've got our lift levers to put on here. So that one goes, now if we can find the correct angle for these. That one's on. Okay, and that one's on. Yeah, I think actually, does it go on like that? Yeah, I think it might go on like that. There we go. So that's those on. Now we want 4 bolts. So we've got these 4 bolts across here. We're going to put those on so that that attaches this. Now again, this is rather tightly packed in here. This is where undoing this explodes all the contents everywhere. So I put my hand, okay, you can't, so I basically put my hand across it here to get it to open. And then we'll position our 4 bolts. The assembly of this doesn't seem too complicated. It seems to go together pretty easily. Now all 4 of these, yeah, go straight on like that. I'm going to start them off with my finger to try and prevent myself cross-threading. And then, once those, well, there's actually 5 bolts in here, so we know we've got another bolt to go in somewhere. And it is just 4 of them at the moment. Yeah, and these should face forward. So that's all good. 1 more bolt in there like that. There we are. And then we'll grab this and just tighten these up. There's 1. Now the front ones here are going to be a bit more of a pain because we're going to have to pull these out. We're going to have to pull the Allen key out every time to get it round. we go. And it does go in quite easy. I think most of this is actually just going to slot on. I'm going to get this fairly far down and then tighten it up. So what it says here is diagonally tightening the Allen screws. So we've done this wrong already. I'm actually getting them close and not doing the final tightening until I've got them a bit closer. But yeah, we should be doing this diagonally. So when we do the final tightening, we will do it that way. My initial doing up though, I have done it wrong. I've gone round in a circle. Right, okay, so we'll tighten this one up first. Like so. And then we'll get this one done. So now we're doing the diagonal. There we go. Should fit in here really well. There we go. That's that one. And I'll go through and I will tighten, give these all a quick tighten again at the end once I've done them all up. Just to make sure that we haven't got any movement. There we are. And then one more. Right. And then try this one again. One more turn. One more turn. One more turn. God, there really wasn't one more turn on that one. And there we go. So that's them all done. So, yeah. So that is all good. Chair base upside down, soft surface position, tilt mechanism in the correct direction. Place the split washer and then the washer onto each of the everything. Yeah, we got all those. Install the tilt, diagonally tightening the screws with the Allen key. Place the plastic lever covers onto the metal handles to align and push evenly into place. There we go. Next, so that is that bit finished. Next, we are on to this and our casters. So let's pull off. Now that is glued on top. So again, we will take our knife. Actually, can I just pull this off? I can. I can just pull this off with that. So we won't use the knife for this. And then we can just, very satisfying. That is very, very nice. That, like so. Let's get rid of all of that rubbish. Right, and then we want to put, says in here, we want to do the wheelbase installation. So that is the 5 casters going first. So that is this pack here. Whoops. And this, as I said, at some point I'm going to send all the screws flying. This is, oh, wow. So my current chair has a very plasticky base. This, proper metal base. Really nice. You can hear that on it. And so these casters should go into this really rather nicely. I'm trying to get a good height so that I can show you guys what I'm doing. And at the moment, again, we might have to tilt the camera down because I've tilted the camera up in order for my head not to disappear before. And I think we might, while we're just doing this assembly, we might tilt it down again. There we go. So if my head disappears off, it's not so bad. But you guys can then see the assembly stuff that I'm doing. There we go. And one last one. There we are. Right, so that is the base. The caster's done on that. Just going to check that they are all in. Right, so next we want our hydraulic here. And we plonk that into the base like so. With this over the top. Like that. Perfect. So that is sitting in there nicely. And that is the base constructed. Next up, we are putting this chair base onto this. So, align the top of the hydraulics onto the bottom tilt mechanism. Push and sit down to lock in place. So, that's where our mechanism is. So we're going to turn this over. Oh, this is heavy. There we go. So that is on there. So we now, for the first time, sit. And hopefully that has been enough weight to get that, oh no, there we go. That locked it in place. Yeah, there we are. So, that is all locked in place. And we have a chair coming together here rather nicely. So next up, once we've done that, we are moving on to the back. And we want to tilt that and that up. Let's see, that one's back because, whoa, that was not what I wanted to do, really. There we go. Pinging that forward was not wise. Hold that in place. So that is, we're going to move that over there. And move our cushions out of the way over here. Oh, that's good. Did anybody else jump at that point? Let us know in the comments. Because we've got to get our chair back out. It's amazing how quickly this comes together. So, gonna cut this knife. Again, gonna keep this knife as far away from the actual chair as I can. And hopefully as far away from me as I actually can. Because cutting myself would not be fun. Right, there we go. So there it is. The back of the chair. Look at that. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely beautiful. So what we need to do according to the instructions is unscrew the the pre-mounting bits on here. So we need to take these off. And then we're gonna be, yeah, so it does say to pull that up, but you've got to hold it when you're doing it. Yeah, watch out that it snaps forwards. Keep your hands clear of the bracket because it can cause injury. Push back the mounting bracket to a 90-degree angle for easier mounting. So yeah, what I want to do is hold on to this and pull it to there. Right, that's where we want it to mount this. But first, we need to take these out. So these 4 screws come out the side. Like so. And yet they do come out all the way. Yeah, it's got quite a ping on it, that bracket. Really, really pings forward. And this is why you should read the instruction manuals before you go play with stuff. Because otherwise, you get surprised like that. You end up, and keep going up like this and going out of shot. You end up, you know, getting completely caught unawares, and it causing you a whole load of problems. Right, so there we go. That is the 4 screws from that off. So we are next. So we need to mount that on. Now I'm looking at it. Okay. Wow. So we are going to be putting a hole through this. Because of the way this whole thing screws on, which is interesting. But the first thing we need to do is very interesting because it mentions a screw that I don't think I have. Oh, no, I know how that works. Right. So this, we're now looking to get in position here. So we'll start with this side here. We'll take this caution off here, because we don't want that getting in the way. And then what we'll do is we will loosely mount these. Now I think it says, starting with the right side, yep, which is this side here, attach the backrest to the metal bracket with the 4mm screws with the Allen keys. So we'll start with this side as it suggests. And this is where everything gets that little bit more difficult. Because you're trying to stop a spinning chair from moving at the same time as trying to find your holes and get it in, and not cross thread stuff. That's the real difficulty at this point, is that things are moving about so much. You want to avoid that cross thread. Right, there we go. That's one in. Oh, let's not lose the washers. So this is the second one going in. Right, so again, we're loosely putting these in so that I can get my alignments and everything set, and then I can tighten it all up to get it properly in position. And there we go, that's what I was worried about. Just trying to avoid yep, that one's good. And then our last one. Going in there like that. And that. And we then do up like that. So I'm going to do the right side up first. Which we can, sorry, I'm sort of hiding it from you guys at the moment. Now I think this slides forward. Does that slide forward? No, but it should slide up. That will make things easier, because then I can get in at this, like so. There you go. We'll go tight. And it does say right side first. So we'll do all of the right side first. That is not going to clear that bottom bracket for very long. Yeah. So what we want to do at this point is start, because yeah, as you saw then, it just knocked it out by trying to avoid going round. And there we go. Just about got that one in, I think. Yep. Okay, so that is in place. So now we can tighten up the left hand side. So I think it gives you, looking at this, I mentioned earlier that I got 5 of one screw and 3 of another. It looks like I only need 4 and 2. So the beauty of it is that we can, that we get spares as a result. And that allows us, that allows for any errors or mistakes or missing stuff or anything like that. And just means that whatever happens, we should be in a good position to deal with it. Beginning to catch that side section, but I think this side, because it's not got the mechanism in it, is not doing it quite so early as the other side. There we go, that one's done. That one is done. That one is done. That one is done. There we go. So that's all done. Then we need to put these side bits on. So these are the covers for these bits here. Now these should, so this is the left side. So we want this one, which is the right side. And I think these slot in, yeah. So these slot in inside there. And if we get that line lined up properly, hopefully, we should get it into, there's a hole in the middle that we should be able to screw it into if we get it right. Yeah, I did have it right. I did have it right. And I think it sits, I think it actually, by the looks of it, sits right on the edge. And in fact, yeah, I can see the hole. It is there. Just enough light going into that hole then to see exactly where it should be. And then this screws in. And these are the ones that have 3 screws. Instead of, that we had 3 screws in the thing. And wow, we've got a zip up there. But hopefully this chair will last me for a good long time. They are very well made, the NobleChairs. I've been, from what I've seen of them so far, I've been very impressed. And there, oh no, not quite. Right, there we go, that's that one done. And then we get the other one. And that again goes on there like that. We check where our alignment is. If we can get the light right, I can see it, which is about there. Screw in the screw hole. And again, I just want to do that up. Yeah, impressively sorted that. Again, get these done up tight. And there we go. That is on there nice and tight. Again, get rid of the rubbish. So we got 2 spare screws, so I'm going to put them back in here with this, and we will keep this in case we ever need them. I don't think we should. We then have set up for our 2 pads, so for our 2 headrests, or for our headrest and our footrest. So the headrest, this goes up around the top, so like that. That goes on there, which is pretty cool. And then our backrest. Now this will be great for me. This will absolutely help me out. And this is fairly complicated. So we're going to pull this up again, just so that we can get more of the chair in now. And you can see here that this goes, by the looks of things, loops into here. So we've got a loop there, goes round the back and then connects at the bottom. Now it's got these clicks, these connectors. So what we can do is we need to work out the long bit needs to go at the top and the short bit at the bottom, I think. Not that, well, yeah, it would make a difference. There's no adjusters on these at all. Well, actually, they are roughly the same length. So again, yeah, we'll want to get the hook on the inside, I think. Yeah. And the way it suggests to do this is you hold these back here. Right, we're going to push the back of the chair back a bit so that we get a better angle on it. And we just check the right way up. The right way up is actually that way. And these being the same lengths, what we want to do is we pass. Now, it doesn't say which clip. Yes, it does. So, this is actually the wrong way around, these two. I want the hole at the bottom and the actual clip at the top. Here's the way to do it. So then we pass this through here like so, through the back of the chair here, like that, and then the other one goes in as well. I'll find that through the other side. There we are. Pull that right to the back. And these ones go up and over and through. And this just gives you this extra little bit of back support. I'm just looking at how these are. I'm going to turn them around because then the clip is the right way around. There we are. And that just clips at the back there like that. So we'll do the other one. And again, I think I'm going to have to turn this round. Nope, that's actually the right way around, that one. So pull that down, over, and again, we just clip that there. And there we go. That then is the chair, done and dusted. That is the last piece of instructions. It does have adjustments. So, wow, we have up and down. I think that's overall up and down. So we'll go through the adjustments quickly. Oh god, that's nice. That is really nice. So at the front here we have forwards and backwards on the armrests, which is pretty cool. We have up and down, so up and down like that. We also have, amazingly, somewhere under here, there we go, we have in and out. So, I mean, this is massively adjustable. And then finally, they swivel as well. That's pretty awesome. So I like that a lot. So there's those. We have, oh yes, so we can actually adjust where these are. We're underneath. So there's 4 screws underneath where we can just, to be perfectly honest, that to me is great positioning for it. We have up and down, so that is on this side, and there we go. If we take weight off and put weight on, so up and down. We have the tilt here, which we've seen before, so right forward, right back. Oh, long way back. So that's pretty awesome, but we can get a nice straight seat with that. And then we've got somewhere under here, yeah, right under here, we've got adjustment forwards and back overall, I think. Oh yeah, for different weights we can adjust the bottom, but that is all good. And then finally, is an entire tilt, so we can tilt the chair right back. I'll show you this. So yeah, that does that, which is pretty cool as well. And then that locks it off, and we don't. So yeah, so that is all the adjustments and everything on here, which is actually pretty fantastic. I'm really pleased with this. It's comfortable. It's a lovely chair. It works well, and I think that is where we go. So that is the Noble Series. I don't know if you can see that. Noble Series Epic, or NobleChairs Epic Series gaming chair. It's gorgeous. And I'll just let you guys have a look at it in all its glory. So there we go. That is it. And that is where we are going to leave this unboxing and first review, I think, of this chair. So yeah, I'm liking it. We'll see how it does for streams and things upcoming. For now, though, that is where I'm going to leave this video. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.